This is the most scenic spot in Yellowstone. At just over 10,000 feet in elevation, Mount Washburn offers views for miles in every direction. There's a great chance of seeing wildlife and snow, even in summer. Come along as I head to one of Yellowstone National Park's most beautiful locations. This hike starts at the Mount Washburn Trailhead, which is also labeled Dunraven Pass on some maps. It's the highest spot in Yellowstone that you can drive to. There's a parking lot with bathrooms and space for about 20 cars. The great thing about this hike is that it's only 3.5 miles each way. It may take 5 hours round trip if you're stopping to take a lot of pictures like me, but it doesn't take up the whole day. With 1,400 feet of elevation gain, it's not excessively strenuous. I saw some kids and families on the trail. I started hiking pretty early in the morning, and the views were phenomenal, even on the first stretch of trail overlooking the valley. I started to hear a lot of birds. Then I started to see patches of snow. This was foreshadowing for the rest of the hike. There can be snow on this trail even into July. I came here the last week of June and had to navigate a few snow piles along the way. The nice thing about this trail is that it's a steady, gradual incline. There aren't any sections that are overwhelmingly steep. And then, more birds. Then came the big patches of snow, which required some delicate steps. I was surprised how much snow remained on the trail in early summer. There are actually two trails to the top of Mount Washburn, one from either side. The other trail is called Chittenden Road. That hike is a little shorter and steeper, and it's less scenic. You're mostly hiking on a gravel access road, out in the open, with a lot less trees. I've hiked the Chittenden Road side in the past, and I definitely prefer the Dunraven Pass side because of the better scenery and more shade. The snow was pretty slushy, which made it slippery, but I was fine in regular hiking boots.
Good morning.
At this point, I could see the tower at the top of Mount Washburn. The summit was in sight. After one more snow pile, that is. The wind started to get very strong up here. Seeing this Verizon box solved the mystery of why my Verizon friends had better cell service than I did. Finally, I made it, the summit of Mount Washburn, 10,219 feet, and these remarkable views. The unique thing about this hike is that it has a tower at the summit. You can go inside, get warm, use the bathroom, read information boards, and peer into the scopes. From here, you can see Yellowstone Lake, the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, and most of the park's other highlights. On clear days, you can see all the way down to Grand Teton National Park. Make sure to go up to the second floor to the outdoor viewing platform for unobstructed views. After a long rest at the summit, I headed back down the trail. I did not see a lot of wildlife on this hike today, but I have seen bears on this trail twice previously. This is heavy grizzly and black bear territory. The first time I ever hiked this trail, I spotted a grizzly in the distance. It was my first bear sighting ever, so it was a thrilling moment. I also saw bighorn sheep tracks on the trail. Sheep are often seen up here at the summit. Thanks for joining me on the hike to Mount Washburn. Subscribe and hit the bell button for more hiking adventures.